Hello students, welcome back to our channel Food Online. So today will be our 8th class on most important questions of GATE Excel Food Technology subject. Hope all the aspirants who are sitting for this GATE examination, they have started to practice more and more questions. So for them, they should watch this video till end. Okay, before starting, let me once again tell you about our ebook. So all those students who want thorough revision of GATE Excel Food Technology subject, they can opt this book. इस ebook में point to point important topics को cover किया गया है. Even summarized form में लिखा गया है. इसमें कुछ previous year solved questions रहेंगे और कुछ numericals भी मिलेंगे आपको. ये all the 4 sections आपके cover करेंगे जो आपके subject में है, जो है आपके food chemistry and nutrition, food microbiology, food products technology and food engineering. सो आपको करना है कि नीचे गूगल फॉर्म लिंक दी गई है, आपको उस लिंक को फिल करना है, उस गूगल फॉर्म को आपको एक्चुअली फिल करना है एंड देन दिस ई बुक विल बी शेयर टू यू. सो लेट अस प्रोसीड नाउ. ओके, आपको और क्वेश्चन आंसर्स की प्रैक्टिस करनी है तो आप हमारे फुडटेक ऑनलाइन ऐप में जा सकते हैं. वहां पे आपको गेट एग्जाम बोलकर एक ऑप्शन मिलेगा, वहां पे आपको ऑल दी 4 सेक्शंस मिल जाएंगे. उस 4 सेक्शंस के सब टॉपिक्स रहेंगे, वहां पे आप अपनी क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज आल्सो ए गुड ऑप्शंस फॉर यू ऑल. सो द लिंक इज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स. ओके, चलो नाउ लेट अस बिगिन. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, आपको पहले वीडियो पॉज करना है, खुद ट्राई करना है सॉल्व करने के, एंड देन टू कमेंट डाउन योर स्कोर्स आउट ऑफ 25. ओके, सो लेट अस बिगिन नाउ. Number 1. Which of the following most accurately describes how secondary structure of protein is stabilized? A. Through ionic bonds operating between oppositely charged amino acid side chains. B. Through covalent bonds joining different parts of the peptide backbone. C. Through hydrogen bonds between different amino acid side chains. And D. Through hydrogen bonds joining different parts of the peptide backbone. So the correct option is number D, that is through hydrogen bonds joining different parts of the peptide backbone. So the secondary structure of a protein, it gets stabilized by the hydrogen bonds between different parts of the peptide backbone. 2. The basic structure of amino acid consists of the central carbon atom, also known as alpha carbon bonded to. Options are A. Amino group NH2, that is hydrogen. Amino group carboxylic group and hydrogen atom. C. Amino group carboxylic group and D. Carboxylic group and hydrogen group. So it is bonded by amino group, carboxylic group and the hydrogen atom. So the basic structure of amino acid, it consists of the central carbon atom, which is known as the alpha carbon atom, which is bounded by the amino group, carboxylic group and the hydrogen atoms. These amino group, it is attached to the alpha carbon on one side, and on the other side through it is attached with the carboxylic group. Okay, so number B is the correct option. Number 3. The simplest amino acid is A. Proline, B. methionine, C. glycine and D. serine. So the simplest amino acid is option number C, that is glycine. Actually glycine, it is the simplest of the 22 amino acid available because it lacks the R group or the available variable groups that, and has only one hydrogen atom in its side chain. Whereas this proline it is an amino acid group. Amino acid मतलब क्या होता है कि amino acid means that amino group is bonded to the carbon in the ring structure. Ring structure में amino acid group रहेगा instead of alpha carbon. So and methionine we know that it's an essential sulfur containing amino acid, and serine it is a polar amino acid which is known for its ability to form the hydrogen bonds with other amino acids. So over here the simplest amino acid is option number C, that is glycine. Number 4. The proteins are synthesized at A. centrosomes, B. ribosomes, C. Golgi bodies and D. mitochondria. So the proteins, they are synthesized at B, that is ribosomes. So what are centrosomes actually? Centrosomes, they are the organelles which are involved in the organizations of the microtubules which play a crucial role in the cell divisions. Whereas Golgi bodies as we know, they are responsible for modifying or packaging or sortings of the proteins or the lipids which for the transport purposes to their destination. Whereas mitochondria, they are the organelles that are responsible for generating the ATP, energy in the form of ATP. So the correct option over here for the protein synthesis is option number B, that is ribosome. Number 5. Which protein helps to protect from infection, bacteria, virus, illness, and diseases in the body? A. Antibodies, B. Enzymes, C. Storage proteins, and D. Transport proteins. So the correct option is option number A, that is antibodies. So what are these antibodies? Antibodies, these are the proteins that help to protect the body from the harmful invaders. They are even produced by the immune systems in response to the presence of the harmful or the foreign substances such as bacteria or viruses in the body. Whereas what are these enzymes? Enzymes are the proteins that help to catalyze the biochemical reactions in the body. And storage proteins, these are the proteins that help to store important molecules in the body. These molecules can be iron or oxygen, and they are typically found or stored in the liver and in the muscles. Whereas transport proteins, these are the proteins that help to transport molecules across the cell membrane. So over here my correct answer is option number A, that is antibodies. Next, 6. Which proteins are called transport proteins? A. Ovalbumin, B. Hemoglobin, C. Keratin, and D. Enzymes. So the correct option over here is option number B, that is hemoglobin. So okay, what are exactly transport proteins? Just now discussed that transport proteins are the proteins that help to transport the substances across the biological membranes. So the correct option over here is hemoglobin, whereas hemoglobin क्या है? Hemoglobin, these are the proteins that is responsible for transporting of the oxygen from the lungs to the tissues and carbon dioxide from the tissues to the lungs. Whereas keratins, these are the protein structures that are found in the hairs and nails, skins, and enzymes, these are the proteins that catalyzes the biochemical reactions in the body. So over here the correct answer is option number B, that is hemoglobin. Question number 7. What is the main macronutrient responsible for providing energy in food? A. Proteins, B. Vitamins, C. Carbohydrates, and D. Minerals. So the correct option will be option number C, that is carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, these are broken down into glucose and which is then used by the cells as a form of energy. So it is responsible for providing energy in the food. It's a type of macronutrients, whereas protein, it is also a macronutrient but is involved in wide range in the functioning of the body, which can include as a building or repairing of the tissues or producing enzymes, hormones, or supporting the immune systems. Whereas vitamin, it is a micronutrient that is required in the body in small amount for maintaining the good health. Whereas mineral, it is also a micronutrient which is required in the body for maintaining the good health. Over here my correct option will be option number C, that is carbohydrates. Question number 8. What is the function of lipids in the food chemistry? A. Providing quick energy, B. Building muscle tissue, C. Enhancing flavor, and D. Storing and releasing energy in the form cell membranes. So the correct option will be option number D, that is storing and releasing energy and form cell membranes. So lipids, they are involved in the absorptions of the fat soluble vitamins and transport of the fat soluble nutrients throughout the body. So the correct option is here number D. Question number 9. What is the chemical reaction of browning that occurs when foods are cooked? So we know this reaction. This reaction is known as Maillard browning reactions. So the oxidation, here the correct option will be option number A, that is oxidation. So oxidation, it is a chemical reaction which involves the loss of electrons by a molecules or by atoms or an anion. Whereas fermentation, it is a metabolic process that converts the sugars to acids, gases, or alcohol. And polymerization, it is a chemical reaction that involves combination of monomers to form various monomers in a chain. These are known as polymerization. Whereas hydrolysis, it is a chemical reaction that involves the breaking of the bonds and the addition of the water. So over here the correct option is option number A, that is oxidation. Question number 10. Which type of fatty acids are considered to be heart healthy and are often found in sources like olive oil? So options are A, saturated fatty acids, B, trans fatty acids, C, monounsaturated fatty acid, that is MUFA, and D, polyunsaturated fatty acid, that is PUFA. So over here the correct option will be C, that is monounsaturated fatty acids. So this monounsaturated fatty acids, these are considered to be heart healthy and mainly these are found in olive oils. Whereas this polyunsaturated fatty acids, these are also considered to be heart healthy, but they are found in nuts, seeds, legumes, fishes. And these saturated fatty acids and trans fatty acids on the other hand, they are considered to be unhealthy and even they can increase the risk of the heart diseases. So over here the correct option will be option number C, that is MUFA. Question number 11. What is the Maillard reaction in food chemistry? A. The breakdown of fats in food during cooking. B. Formation of proteins from amino acids. C. The reaction between starch and enzymes. D. The complex reaction, chemical reaction between amino acid and reducing sugar resulting in browning and flavor changes. So the correct answer is answer number D, that is the complex chemical reaction between amino acid reducing sugar which results in the browning and the flavor change. And so actually Maillard reaction, it is a non-enzymatic browning reaction which occurs between a protein and reducing sugar and which are heated together, and this is responsible for the characteristic flavor and aroma of the brown food. So the correct option is option number D, that is the complex chemical reaction between amino acid and reducing sugars which results in the browning and of the color flavor changes. Question number 12. Which of this is an example of HACCP prerequisite program? A. Washing vegetables. B. Approving suppliers. C. Buying organic foods. D. Only using local farmers. So over here the correct answer will be option number A, that is washing vegetables. So what is prerequisite program? So prerequisite program, it is a preventive maintenance procedure that lay out the complexest plans for specific food safety controls. अदर एग्जाम्पल्स कह सकते हैं हम लोग पीआरपी के, जैसे रेगुलर क्लीनिंग एंड मेंटेनेंस, सैनिटेशन, हैंड वॉशिंग ऑफ हैंड्स और प्रिवेंटिंग क्रॉस कॉन्टेमिनेशंस, पेस्ट कंट्रोल्स और मशीनरी कंट्रोल्स, मशीनरी मेंटेनेंस, एलर्जन कंट्रोल्स, केमिकल कंट्रोल्स और भी बहुत है. Whereas यहाँ पे जो जैसे अप्रूविंग सप्लायर्स, बाइंग ऑर्गेनिक फूड्स एंड ओनली यूजिंग लोकल फार्मर्स, जो ये सब पॉइंट्स क्या है, इसको हम कह सकते हैं इट्स अ टाइप ऑफ rather decision of the companies and it is not related to the food safety. So these 3 points will not be the correct answer over here. Option number A, that is washing vegetable, it's the correct option. So number 13, what is the first step in creating a HACCP system? So options are A, constructing a flow diagram, B, establishing control measures, C, assembling the HACCP team, and D, determining the critical control points. So the first step in creating HACCP, that is hazard analysis critical control point, the system, it's the to conduct a hazard analysis, that is number C, that is assembling the HACCP team. सो इससे क्या होगा कि जब हजार्ड एनालिसिस, एक्चुअली हजार्ड एनालिसिस क्या एक प्रोसेस है टू आइडेंटिफाई द पोटेंशियल हैजर्ड्स एसोसिएटेड विद ईच स्टेप्स ऑफ द फूड प्रोसेस प्रोडक्शन फूड्स इन द प्रोडक्शन प्रोसेस. सो द करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर सी, दैट इज असेंबलिंग द HACCP टीम. Question number 14. Why do you need to create a flow diagram? Options are A, to show a step-by-step guide for each process, B, to show HACCP employees how this works, C, to identify whether equipment is needed, and D, to help food inspectors understand business. So over here the correct option will be option number A, that is to show a step-by-step guide for each process. Okay, you do comment down that how many steps are there. आप बताओ कि कितने steps है या principles हैं HACCP के. Okay, so over here why do we create a flow diagram? So creating a flow diagram में एक essential step है HACCP का. तो ये actually इसका purpose होता है flow diagram का to provide a visual representation of food production process. So here even it provides a step-by-step guidance for each process. So over here number A is the correct option. Question number 15. What is a critical control point? A hazard with an easy solution. B, an area of the premises where food safety is most important. C, the point in a process where hazard doesn't exist. And D, the point in a process where hazard must be prevented, eliminated, or reduced. So correct option will be option number D, that is a critical control point is a point in a food production process where a hazard must be prevented, eliminated, or reduced to an acceptable level. Option number D. Question number 16. Which of these would be a critical limit? A, cleaning the food preparation area every day. B, cooking to a core temperature of 70 degrees for 2 minutes. C, washing fruits before using. And D, checking eggs aren't past their best befores. So over here the correct option will be option number B, that is cooking to a core temperature of 70 degrees for 2 minutes. So this critical limits actually एक value होते हैं to which a biological, physical or a chemical factor must be controlled or to prevent the food safety. ये कुछ factors पे depend करते हैं, जैसे कुछ कह सकते हैं temperature पे, humidity पे, pH पे, water activity पे कर सकते हैं, time पे, salt concentration पे और other preservatives जो add किए जाते हैं. So over here यहाँ पे temperature mention किया गया है. So it is so over here correct option will be option number B, that is cooking to a core temperature of 70 degrees for 2 minutes. Question number 17. The outbreak stress to food from foods processing plants can contribute to which of the following factors? A, inadequate refrigeration. B, preparing food items too far in advance. C, food items reinfected after final heat process. And D, all. So the correct option will be D, that is all. So the outbreaks which are stressed to the foods from food processing plants can be contributed to all of the mentioned. Since we know in inadequate refrigeration, the growth of harmful bacteria like psychrophilic bacteria can grow and can spoil the bacteria, food, whereas in preparing food items too far in advance, so it can increase the risk of bacterial growth or contaminations, whereas in food items which is reinfected after final heat processing, so they might come in contact with the contaminated surfaces or the utensils. So over here all of the options are correct. Question number 18. Which of the following tasks come under maintaining inventory of food processing systems and their environments? Options are A, product specification, B, physical hazards, system hazards control, C, purchase requirements, and D, all. So the correct option will be B, that is physical system hazard control. So a physical system hazard control, it is actually a PRP, that is a prerequisite program, which is designed to provide the basic environment or operating conditions which are necessary for the production of safe or wholesome foods. Even this can other includes like procedures such as regular cleanings or sanitations, pest control, machinery programs, allergen controls, chemical controls, and so on. So over here number B is the correct option. Question number 19. What is removed during polishing? A, husk and bran. B, germ and bran. C, bran and endosperm. And D, endosperm and husk. So over here the correct option will be option number B, that is germ and bran. So these are the points. These all refers to the part of the grain of wheat which are removed during milling process. So what exactly is husk? Husk, it is the outermost layer of the grain. Bran क्या है? Bran एक outer hard layer of the grain, whereas germ, it's the nutrient rich inner part of the grain, and the endosperm, it is a starchy part of the grain. So जब क्या होता है कि जब polishing की जाती है, तो the white rice is formed by eliminating the germ and the bran layer of the paddy. So this bran layer is removed after the kernel through this abrasive peelers. So which type abrasive polishers. So which type of polishers are used? Abrasive polishers. Even this bran removal accounts for the 8 to 10% of the total paddy weight. So number B is the correct option. Question number 20. What is mist polishing? A, spraying water mist on rice. B, removing fungi on rice. C, removing bran. And D, removing endosperm. So the correct option will be option number A, that is spraying water mist on rice. So mist polishing, it is a process of spraying a fine mist of water with the dust. So this mist actually it is retained on the surface of the white rice, and which can further it leads to the glossiness or improving the texture, or it can reduce the milling yield of the rice. So option number A is correct. Question number 20. What affects the milling potential of rice? A. Contact time and quality. B. Efficiency and quantity. C. Milled rice recovery and quality. And D. Quantity and milled rice recovery. So correct option is option number C. That is the milling potential of rice. It depends upon the performance of the milled rice and the milled rice recovery and the quality. So these milling potentials can be due to the type of the rice, or it can be due to the quality conditions of the rice or the pre-milling processes. So option number C is. Question number 22. Which of the following is not the rice milling equipment? A. Huller mills. B. Equipment separator, disc separator. C. Sheller huller mill. And D. Seller cone polisher mills. So option will be option number B, that is disc separator. So what is exactly this milling rice milling? So rice milling, it's a process to remove the hulls and the brands from the paddy and to produce a polished rice. So this can be done through huller mills, sheller huller mills and sheller cone polisher mills. So this sheller mills, these sheller mills actually they are used to remove the husk from the paddy rice and produces a brown rice, whereas a sheller huller mill, this removes the husk bran layer from the rice grain, and this sheller cone polisher mill, this removes the husk bran layer from the rice grain and then they polishes the rice to give a shiny appearance to it. So over here, which is not used, so the disc separator is not used as a rice milling equipment. Number 20. What is milling degree? A. Related to bran. B. Related to husk. Related to germ. And related to endosperm. So the correct answer will be option number B, that is it is related to husk. So milling degree, it is actually a degree to which the rice is milled. It is the percentage of the brown rice which is removed from the bran, and it affects the level of white rice recovery and which influences the consumer's acceptance. Okay. So number B is correct. Question number 24. What is the role of aspirator? A. To remove husk. B. To remove bran. C. To remove germ. And D. To remove endosperm. So the correct option will be option number A, that is to remove husk. So what exactly aspirators do? Aspirators, these are the equipments which are used in the rice milling for separating the husk from the brown rice and unhusk the paddies. Okay, so these rice milling, actually these aspirators, these are used to remove the lighter impurities like dirt, dust, chaff, straws. This can be by blowing or sucking out the air through the mass of falling grains and removing out the lighter impurities by this help of stream of airs. So number A is correct option. Next, number 25. Which of the following step is not included in pulse milling? A. Loosening of husk. B. Parboiling. C. Dehusking. And D. Splitting of pulses. So over here option number B is correct, that is parboiling. So parboiling, it is a process of partially boiling of rice in the husk and which makes it easier to remove the husk from the bran, whereas loosening of husk, dehusking and splitting of pulses, these are the steps of the pulse milling. So, okay, this we have completed our 25 question as a series of GATE Excel Food Technology subject. If you like our videos, do share and subscribe with your friends. Even other social media links are there in the description box. You can follow those. So till then, you enjoy learning and thank you.